everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. We're going to take care of our skin today. We're going to get rid of dull skin. We're going to get rid of acne prone skin. We're also going to get rid of pimples and blackheads on the skin. We're going to get the skin to look brighter, younger and fresher. What we're going to use to do this is a facial mask, and unique facial mask using all natural ingredients. These ingredients contain properties such as antibacterial properties. They also contain vitamins and minerals, vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. So if you're looking for a facial mask that's going to get the job done, clear all these skin issues, and guess what? Clear them up really, really quick. Well, guess what you do? Follow me to my kitchen. I'm going to share the recipe really, really quick, and then I'm going to show you how to use it on your skin for amazing results.
Our first ingredient is rice, and today we're using some white rice. However, you can choose to use whatever rice you have, purple rice, black rice, or even some brown rice. We're using rice today for its skin tightening properties. Not only will it help to tighten and firm the skin, but it will also help to clear the skin of dead skin cells. I'm using a 1/4 cup of rice, and we're going to blend this rice to a powder. So you're going to need a blender for this recipe. So pour your 1/4 cup of rice in the blender, cover, and blend to a powder. Now when it comes on to using rice on the skin, you can choose to blend the rice and put it aside, put it in your refrigerator for a couple of months once it is in a airtight container. So let's pour our blended rice in a bowl, and now we're going to set it aside and move on to our next ingredient. Our next ingredient is basil, and take a look here. I have some fresh basil leaf. We're using the basil for its vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E properties. It also have antibacterial properties which will help to clear the skin of acne. What we're going to do, we're going to blend the basil leaf, and I'm removing the stem. However, if you want to leave the stem on, that is okay. So prepare your basil leaf, run about an handful of basil leaf. Now a good substitute for basil leaves is spinach, although the basil have more antibacterial properties than the spinach leaf. So load up your blender, round about an handful. We're reaching for another ingredient to add to the blender. Now here we have some rose water, and we're using the rose water for its pH benefits and also its hydrating properties. Rose water will help to smooth and soften the skin. Pour about a 1/4 cup of rose water in the blender along with the basil leaf. And if you do not have rose water, you can choose to use some coconut water. You can even choose to use some lavender water to replace the rose water. Now give this a shake, cover, and blend. So we're blending rose water and basil. Now once this is blended, we are going to reach for a strainer, and we're going to strain to make sure to get rid of any particles that might be in this. We want it to be really, really smooth. If you do not have a strainer, you can also choose to strain with a cheesecloth. Now take a look. After straining, we're going to just toss this, and here we have our fresh rose water basil juice. This also can be stored in your refrigerator for up to 7 days. And guess what? You can also use this to wipe your face with it, especially if you are looking to hydrate the skin. You can spritz it on your face when your skin is feeling dry. However, we're making a facial mask, so let's reach back for our blended rice. And we're going to use 2 tablespoons of our blended rice. Next, we're reaching for some aloe vera gel, which is very hydrating to the skin. We're using about a teaspoon of the aloe vera gel. And we're going to use some oil in this recipe. Here I have some coconut oil, and coconut oil will lock that moisture in the skin. We're using a teaspoon of the coconut oil. And next we're going to reach for our rose water basil mixture. We're using 2 teaspoons of the mixture. Pour this in the blender, and I like to give it a little stir before, and then we are going to tightly cover, place this back on the blender, and we are going to blend to a creamy consistency. So we are blending rice, we're blending basil, rose water, aloe vera gel, and some coconut oil. So now take a look. This is our creamy basil facial cream. Let's pour this out in a small bowl. Give it a stir. I like to mix this up, and look how creamy this is. Amazing. Now we're gonna reach for a storage jar, and I like to place mine in a jar with a tight cover. You can pour this in any jar, or you can even leave it in the container you make it in. So let's just pour this in. And once this is done, take a look. Here it is. Great for acne skin, great for pimples, blackheads, great for tightening and firming the skin, great for smoothing and getting rid of wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. Now, if you have acne prone skin and you want to even make this a little stronger to get rid of your acne, you can choose to take about 3 to 4 drops of tea tree oil and blend this in. Now, once this is done, it is now ready to use on the skin. Only for acne prone skin need the tea tree oil. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your basil rice cream, apply it on your face in circular motion, apply it to clean skin, cover your entire face with the mask. This mask is also good to go under your eyes, especially if you have eye bags and puffy eyes, and it's good to go down on the neck and décolleté. And once you cover these areas, you're gonna leave it on the skin for at least 30 minutes. It's a drying mask, so it's gonna dry on the skin. And once this is done, rinse off preferably with cold water, pat dry the skin, and apply your favorite skincare products. Now this mask is good to use 2 to 3 times per week. However, it is great to use every day on the skin. You can also choose to use it as an exfoliator, since it do have a bit of a granules from the rice. So either exfoliate or use as a facial mask. You can also use this on your hands to get rid of rough, dry looking hands and keep the hands wrinkle free. Now store this in the refrigerator for about 7 days. When it is done, go ahead and make a new batch. Amazing. Give it a chance to work on the skin. However, the very first time you use this, you're going to notice a significant difference to the skin. Transform your skin from dull, rough looking skin to a more youthful, younger, bright, radiant, glowing skin.